is that it's problematic to make the case to the jury, and perhaps maybe possible to make it on a preponderance of the evidence standard to the court. But I think that the new case, there are some serious deficiencies with it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been dismissed at the federal level. So,
I'll just tell you, when it comes though to an allegation of a crime, I'm funny about that preponderance of the evidence standard. I don't know what that's been tested, but my history has been, I generally don't, on a crime, I make a finding that it's beyond a reasonable doubt if it's proven. And if it's not, it's problematic.
I could just say,
Judge, I interviewed this particular witness in preparation for a hearing that was set back in October of last year.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like the feds had the right read on this. I can prove this case up, and I just want the opportunity to have that.
You got it.
Witnesses here.
You will have it.
the other issue, Your Honor, is Mr. Smith is having some health issues. He's having some health issues. He has some health. What he explained to the court, he was transported to Houston from the jail and was having a surgical procedure with some, I guess, what was removed from
Lymph nodes. They removed my lymph nodes for being cancerous
Where?
in my groin area.
Okay.
It's actually,
Because you got them behind your ear, under your jaw. That's where they
Yeah.
generally.
under your armpits and in your groin area, and then
Okay.
the one on my neck has gotten bigger, and then I'll have a black spot on my liver.
Yeah, I don't know if he's being treated for cancer or what's it.
Well, they just done a biopsy on the lymph nodes, so I'm waiting on the results back from that, and then progressing from there.
Infection or anything.
Right now, it's infected really bad.
Actually, most of the time it's mononucleosis that causes it. But it can be other things that even more serious, but mononucleosis will mask itself as a more serious.
Well, hopefully that's all it is, but in any case, I would again consider a bond on this. I know they're MTRPs and it's a serious allegation in the new case, but he has, how long have you been in custody, Jason?
10 months.
10 months.
Well, what does the state say? He's asking the first issue on the bond. I've got a problem with that. Just because of what we have is one of these is a regular probation, so he's not entitled to it anyway. But an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, now we've got an aggravated robbery that's coming along subsequent to that. Those are aggravated offenses, as well as this a serious second-degree felony of illegal possession of a controlled substance. What was a controlled substance?
Methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine. Okay. Yeah, the court is going to disallow a bond, but we're going to try to move this.
I can be ready whenever if it's a week.
What do you need? 2 weeks?
I don't
think. What do we have? Stand by.
I think we're doing dockets on the 13th.
I need 3 weeks from today. Okay.
Okay.
That week you're gonna be out? Jim, what week did you say he's gonna be out?
3 weeks.
He's going the week of the 20th.
Okay, so it could be about the 20th, I think you're open to school, so.
Mhm.
I'll tell you what, I'll put a date and then write Lacey a note, or Ellie a
Okay.
note.
All right. And, right. Coming back there, I'll look in I've got it all on my.
Well, for 2 or 3 weeks out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, once again, this is 26 CR 425, the state of Texas versus Layla Cornbush. And you were here with Mr. Adams, your attorney and the state's attorney. And once again, for the record, you were charged with the second-degree felony of assault on a peace officer. By striking the officer with a purse, it was signed. And this indictment alleges a second-degree felony again, which means you are facing up to 20 years in prison. And it's not a wise idea to strike a police officer who's in, doing their job. I'm going to reset this for an announcement. And please get a resetting. Anything else we state?
Nothing further from the state, Judge.
Okay. Sigfrido Hippolito. It's almost rhymes. What's the name that rhymes?
It does.
Sigfrido Hippolito.
Hippolito, and he is here.
He certainly is. That's you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Mr. Adams is your attorney? Oh. Are you still at 13034?
Actually, no.
Okay, I need your new address. That was Knollcrest. You've moved. I mean, we've got to keep up with you here. Because you were just indicted in April. They would have used your address that you gave them in April. So you moved recently?
Yeah, because I'm working here in Brockton, project for Vector. So I just,
So that's where you're living now?
I'm studying.
Okay. Give me the address then.
25 City Circle, Orange, Texas.
25 what?
C.
C is in Charles?
C is in Charlie, but you see Circles, Orange, Texas. I'm renting a room there.
Is that a room number?
It's a house, but I was renting a room.
And what's the zip there?
Yeah.
Zip stuff?
776
You were charged here with the third-degree felony of evading arrest or detention with a motor vehicle on or about February 14th, 2026. That would have been Valentine's Day, I think. But it doesn't end there. We, all defendants charged with criminal cases, the factoring that goes in on determining what is the punishment is based upon the crime and circumstances of the case and criminal history. And I don't have to tell you, you've got 2 convictions here in October of 2022, felony convictions of assault on family members out of the 185th District Court of Harris County, Texas. So what that means is if you were found guilty of this first crime, and if these 2 other allegations are indeed proven true, the third-degree felony bumps up to a second-degree felony punishment because you get punished more for subsequent crimes. So you could be looking at up to 20 years in prison on this case. So it's serious. So you want to make sure you heed the advice your attorney gives you. And it's going to be set on the announcement docket.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. And what else? Do we need anything else to do in this case?
That's it.
State, anything to sound in on?
Nothing further from the state. Judge.
Okay, please get a resetting. Ricardo Kelly.
He's here. There you go. To my left.
It's an announcement.
Yes, Judge, on his case.
Ricardo Kelly.
Ricardo Kelly, yes, sir.
And state jail felony
Right.
here. This seems like that's fixable, but I
Yes,
don't know.
the way I think it could be fixed, Judge, is that it involves the Avis rental car. And I think in the value they had at the car is $24,282. To my understanding, what might be a fix with district attorney's office is them getting that car back. I think that's, well, I don't think.
You're correct.
Right, it doesn't.
Well,
It's so,
they don't, where's the car?
well,
Who was in his position? But it was it? Stand by.
This is the one that's on.
Oh, it was a rental, right?
he's supposed to get the car.
This was a rental.
Correct.
October 30th, 31st, going on 3 years ago. It's still being rented?
No. Nobody's had this. I don't know.
Well, they don't have the car back?
I don't believe they have a car back.
What the heck is that all about? Where'd the car go?
Okay, the thing is, I put the car renting for someone. and they did bad with the
That's
car.
your problem too.
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to take that if I didn't do nothing with the car.
No. You rented it from.
Yeah,
rental.
that's my fault for putting my name on it.
Yeah, well, that's your responsibility when you write. That's a deal, a contract you made.
But I
You're
didn't.
you're subject to being responsible for it. You just don't then subcontract them away. That's your problem. That's why they indicted you.
I'm not taking it.
The other guy may be in trouble too, but this is your response. When you
I know
sign your,
it's not-
you make a deal, you make a contract.
Right.
And that means under the law, you're held accountable.
And I believe
That's
what
a lot of
he
money.
did was get the car back from the person who actually took possession of the car.
When would that happen? We're talking 3 years ago. The loss of value is, I mean, he's got all kinds of problems here. There's no way it's the same value. It's lost its value over 3 years of use. But I don't think they're going to be happy about it. I mean, this is generally, oh, it's Avis. Well, so they're not letting that slide. Oh,
But I didn't want to put it on trial because the reason why I didn't want to do that was.
no, it's 3 years old. Langston, we got to move it one way or the other now. Where are we going to go? It's 3 years old. This is stalled. It's getting aged. It's too old. It's fish or gut bait right now. What are we going to do?
There's no idea.
You're mumbling. I can't hear you, sir.
I'll take the 5 years probation to get this out.
He said he'll take.
Where's the car?
I don't know. The other person did something with the car.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
And they're in the police report.
okay. You're going to have to do something though to help the police and
That's what I'm
Avis
trying to
get
do.
that thing.
That's what I'm.
And that's going to be a condition, if you're on probation, that's a condition of your probation that you 100% cooperate with the authorities to get that darn car
And
back.
that's fine.
Okay, all right, well, it's the right thing.
Yeah, you get 1 week with him and all of this one, and I'll work, because I think it's not gonna be a trial. I'm positive about it. To talk with him about, and then, yeah, and then I can get with y'all.
Okay, 1 week good for everybody?
Yes, sir.
We'll reset this 1 week and see if we can move it next week with, and just kind of get all the plans in order of what he's going to need to do, to cooperate.
To get,
As a term of probation, I want that because, he's got a responsibility to help out and get that, do what he can to get the vehicle back. And then that person, do you even know where that person is?
Yes. I'm in contact with the person trying to keep them to come.
Well, what's the problem? Well, it's been 3
There's
years.
something
Why?
shady about it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you think? Are they a friend of yours?
It's a friend of mine.
What kind of friend is that? You're stuck. You stuck you.
And that's why I'm trying to get them stood there.
I wouldn't be-
Sign my name.
Who's still a friend?
No.
That's not the definition of a friend. You look at the dictionary. All right, get a resetting 1 week.
just hold it. We'll make it happen.
Matthew Sharp. Yeah. Matthew Sharp once, twice, 3 times Corey Crenshaw.
This hearing highlights how criminal courts balance procedural fairness with public safety while managing multiple unrelated cases on a busy docket. The judge consistently emphasizes that serious criminal allegations require careful scrutiny, indicating reluctance to make findings on new offenses without sufficient proof, while still recognizing the heightened risks posed by defendants with significant criminal histories. Health concerns raised by Jason Smith were acknowledged respectfully, yet they did not outweigh the legal considerations supporting the denial of bond pending a revocation hearing. In other matters, the court reinforced the severe consequences of assaulting a peace officer, explained how prior felony convictions can substantially increase sentencing exposure, and reminded defendants of the importance of following legal advice. The discussion surrounding the missing rental vehicle further demonstrated that signing a contract carries lasting legal responsibility, regardless of later actions by others. Collectively, these proceedings illustrate that accountability, cooperation with authorities, and informed legal decision-making are critical factors that can significantly influence the course and outcome of criminal cases.